So the open agenda is, Ruthie, why don't we do a call to order?
Okay, I'm going to call your name. Please let me know if you are in attendance. Dr. Sampson?
Here.
Mark Willis?
Here.
Danielle Adams? Melissa Goshorn? Donna Ostenso?
I'm here. Sorry, I didn't unmute myself in time. I'm here.
No worries. Wilson Perrin? Michael Sisler?
Here.
Joanna Stallings?
Here.
Stacy Taman?
Here.
Ruthie Buckler, I am here. Tony Navarro? John Norris?
Here.
Okay,
All right, thank you, Ruthie. So we have a review of the agenda as it's posted. Do I have any discussion? Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. So Joe, you're up, sir.
Well, good morning, everybody. In terms of the status update, right now we are focusing our efforts on our next steering committee meeting, which is the 28th of November, where we will begin talking about budgetary needs in terms of how we're going to fund the mandates and the blueprint for each pillar. So Mark, we'll be having some conversations in this meeting going forward about what that's going to look like and what we might be thinking about in terms of what funding is going to be needed from your end. And right now, we are conducting implementation and looking through our implementation process. But right now we're looking at waiting until we know what the AIB is going to do with this draft implementation plan. So by December 1st, it's supposed to be a finalized plan. And then November 10th, which is next Thursday, is the public hearing where they'll get feedback and input on that draft implementation plan. So once we hear some of that feedback, then we know we can either go full steam ahead or just pump the brakes a little bit and slow our implementation until we get that final plan in December.
Good.
Any questions from anybody about that?
No, I think we're not for me, but I think we're kind of really engaged. I mean, that's what we're kind of looking for, is the meat of all this moving forward so that we can really get involved and start to develop our plan. So, I mean, this sounds good to me. Anybody else have anything on that? All right, we'll move to old business, number 1, public awareness campaign update. We
Wait,
don't really,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
You missed the update on Board of Education appointee.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Under new business number 1, update on Board of Education appointee. Joe, do we have any update on that particular item? Joe, can
What
you
was
hear me?
that?
Hey, Joe, the number under
Now I
number
can.
2. Number 2, new business. Can you hear us, Joe?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay. It's just,
I
does the
don't-
Board of Go ahead.
So new business on the Board of Education appointee, that one.
Yes.
So I don't have an update. I will see Dr. Townsend today at this conference. And he said that was on the last agenda in closed session, but I didn't get an update on the status and whether or not someone was named. I got a couple of names that were provided to me, but I don't know if a decision was made and whether or not they named that person officially.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Are we getting into the same area with another member who hasn't been here recently? Ms. Goshorn?
Sounds like
I think she's just logged on.
Oh,
Yep, I'm here now, sorry.
terrific. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any more discussion on new business number 1? So Joe's going to give us an update as it becomes available through the Board of Education. So we'll follow up next time. All right, under old business, we're back to number 1, which is public awareness campaign update. Again, the update is, we're ready to assist the Board of Education. We're ready to take part in that any way we can. I think as we move forward and we get more information, it's going to be the need for that update and that campaign is going to become greater. I think that'll be developed as we go forward. So I don't have anything else unless, Joe, you have something.
Yeah, I do. So I met with our chief communications officer yesterday, and we laid out plans, some different communication, public awareness and stakeholder meetings. And so we're looking on a town hall in December, and I won't yet provide the date because there are a couple staff and community surveys in January, and then we're looking at doing focus groups in February. We're also putting together some promotional videos and informational videos on Blueprint. And Mark, what we'll probably do is get with you. I know she's have Miss Daniels, Renee Daniels is her name, and I know she's going to have some equipment and things that some ideas that she wants to do, but I'll connect you with her that way, because I know you have your media team, and maybe that can be some things where you can work with her on as well.
Absolutely. Okay,
So,
that's a good update. Yeah.
So first thing up is December town hall, and once that date is confirmed with the facility that we're trying to use, then I will put that out there to everybody.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
So any more discussion on number 1? Media outreach or campaign for that? All right, we'll move to old business number 2, which is update on timeline and deliverables. Joe, I think you discussed that somewhat. We'll know more as we go forward, but I guess just recap it for us for old business.
Yeah, so just going slow on implementation right now. And our stakeholder, our work groups for each pillar are still meeting and having conversations about the mandates and what budget needs.
Okay, I think Joe is having connectivity difficulties. I think we got
That
the
all
answer.
been submitted on time.
All right, Joe, we'll follow up and we'll get we'll pull these notes together just so I know what you shared with us is where we are waiting for the state to finalize their information. We have some dates out there. Once we get that, we'll be able to follow up more definitively to the public so that we're as transparent as we can be for anybody that wants to know where we stand in the process. So Ruthie and I will contact you when you have more time and we'll kind of update what we know. So with that said, anybody else have any comment about old business number 2, update of timeline and deliverables? Okay, so public comment is next. Ruthie, if you would read our statement, please.
I'm not sure I need to. I see no members of the public here. Is there anyone on this call that would like to give public comment? Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
Was
I
there
can keep-
notification to the public that the time was changed?
Yes, on the website.
Okay,
Yes,
good, thank you.
sure.
No, it's a great question. I mean, that is, we need to self-check ourselves because that is the whole transparency thing that, and, we're very cognizant of it, running other boards and commissions. So it's a good point. Then if there are no public commenters, then what we have is the ability for our committee members to voice any comments that you may have for the committee. So Ruthie, why don't you go down the list, please?
Yep. Dr. Sampson, any closing comments?
Not at this time.
Mark Willis?
I have none, thank you.
Danielle Adams, of course, is not on this call. Melissa Goshorn?
None at this time.
Adana Ascenso?
No, I don't have anything.
Mike Schisler?
Just that if we're going to pull off a town hall in December, in some ways that seems pretty soon. And I would like us to be able to see what the agenda and format's going to look like, and have some input into that. That's my piece for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Joanna Stallings?
Nothing.
Stacy Taman?
Nothing.
I have nothing. Tony's not here. And John Norris. Okay. All right. That is all.
All right, with that, we need to let Joe get to his meeting. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Mike, you're going to be the designator seconder, if you don't mind.
Fine, I'll be second. And I also like to say thank you for holding a brief meeting. Those are rarities.
Yes. All right, all those in favor of adjournment, say aye.
I.
Any opposed? All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your week.
Stay healthy and vote. Make sure to vote. Vote,
Yes,
vote, vote.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Ruthie,
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to just check on your mom before I got off the call.
Oh, thank you. She is doing much better.